Okay, so this is Camping Merit Badge requirement number 3, and requirement pasted directly from Scapbook is make a plan for an overnight trek and show how to get to your camping spot by using a topographical map and one of the following. So A, compass, B, a GPS receiver, or C, a smartphone with a GPS app. And I chose a compass, and basically what this requirement is saying, like, this is a topographical map of Enchanted Rock National Park because I know it pretty well, and I'm gonna demonstrate you basically how I would get to my camping spot and how I'd hike there using a compass. So say we start down here, bottom center where I'm circling around where all these numbers are. If we start like this is where the campsite is with like where people arrive, and I want to get to a camping hike through Enchanted Rock through like using a compass. So I would first describe or decide where to put my where I would want to set up my campsite. So here, this is a topographical map, and the way this works is that between each line, like here to here, that would be like around 10 or 20 feet. Like it depends on what the map would saying. So basically, a shorter distance, like these compacted lines, means it's super steep because like if you're in a helicopter looking straight down and you barely move to the left, like if you move this distance, that mountain already rose by 10 feet, which means it's like has a very very high slope and it's like super steep. So anytime you see like lots of lines, like especially right here, like lots of lines compacted like kind of together, that's not where you want to put your camping site. Instead, you do the opposite. You place it somewhere where the lines are very spread out and it's basically open. That means it's super low slope or possibly flat, and so that's what these examples are here. So which is Moss Lake Primitive Camping Area and Walnut Springs Primitive Camping Area. And the reason why they put it there is because these lines right here are like really spread out and they're far from each other, which means you have to move all this distance just to rise by 10 feet. So that which means that the slope would be very close to zero or flat. Depends on what like the terrain kind of looks like, but these lines kind of give a good idea on how steep and some of these terrains will be. So this would be a good example where to do an overnight trek and how to get to my camping site. So since I'm going to be using a compass to show how to get to my area camping site. I'll be knowing I would look on this map and kind of know where I would start on the map. So let's say I started right over here, and since every map always has north facing forward, I would look on my compass. I would point it to where I'll look where north is, turn my body to where my body's facing north, and like north is kind of straight ahead. Then kind of like hike in that general direction, and then I'll get to these areas. However, if I was starting over here, let's say I entered like across this road over here, and I want to get to these primitive camping areas because these are a good place to camp or set up a camp. So my overnight trek would be here. This is north and this is west, so I would go northwest or maybe west to northwest. Like that's a term used in like geography, kind of a more precise way because there's like it's good to know those terms. Like this Walnut Springs Primitive area would definitely be west northwest. It means like northwest but more west, like between northwest and west. That would be that line. So here, if I'm starting over here, I do west northwest and point my body toward that is and kind of go over there. But since I'm looking on topographical map, I have the whole Enchanted Rock Mountain in the way. So if I wanted to really get exercise, I can go on top of it and climb all the way down, which probably would be more dangerous, but like not super dangerous. But you also do get like a pretty good workout. But for everyone else who just wants to get there without lots of trouble and exercise, I mean, you're exercising anyway because you're walking. But I would want to like walk forward here until I find the mountain and the slopey part, then kind of circle around just like this, like circle around a straight line. If you follow a line, you're just on the same elevation, which means it's going to be flat. And kind of avoiding the trees and rocks in the way and stuff, and circle around, and then align where I'm at, and then reconsider where I want to go. So if I want to go to Walnut Springs primitive area, and I'm right here where this line is, I'll go directly west and point my body to where the compass is pointing west, and then walk straight. And then here I would that's where my primitive camping area is. So it doesn't matter where I'm going, just where I start. Doesn't matter if I start here on the side. I just kind of know where I'm kind of located, and using this map, determine where I should go using a compass. So so that's basically my plan for overnight trek. And I guess the overnight trek is your hiking experience, getting to point A to point B to where you want to put your camping area or camping spot. So that's the rundown, and that's requirement number 3.